welcome back to my channel. Today I'm actually filming 4 videos and I feel like a broken record because some of you might have watched the last 2 videos and you've heard this, but just in case you haven't, I have an eczema flare-up. Now I feel like an idiot. I have an eczema flare-up and I know that some of you are eagle eyes and you'll see that I'm a bit puffy, a bit dry and a bit here. Oh, it's very, very sore. And I have makeup on because I've had this eczema for 2 weeks now and I'm over it. I'm sick of not wearing makeup and I filmed my Givenchy Beauty makeup look today. And it actually feels a lot better. Just wanted to get that out of the way. Okay, start again. Start the actual video. Today I wanted to film a video all about the bag I used at my wedding. And the reason why now I'm awkward, I'm going to move this cushion out of the way. I don't usually film in here either. Yeah, I want to film this for obvious reasons. I like talking about handbags, you like talking about handbags. It's a big, strong subject on my channel. And basically, this is my second wedding. No, it's not second wedding. Oh God, I'm explaining this all the time as well. I had my huge wedding in France. We were going to come back. Sorry if you've heard this 10 times already, but there will be new people. And people that have never seen me before. We were going to come back and do our registry office like most people do when they get married abroad. We stayed in France for a month, so we put it back, we put it back, we put it back. Then we both got extremely busy with work. Then my grandparents got ill and time flew by and we basically have been waiting for them to be well enough. I don't want to get into details because, you know, it's their private life and it was serious. But yeah, they finally got to do it. We had a bit of a bad time recently losing a member of the family, so in 3 weeks I decided to go all out. And when I mean go all out, I mean all out. Huge flowers, 3 rooms at the Ritz, wedding dress. I went all out and I don't regret a single thing. It was absolutely amazing. I thoroughly recommend it. Yeah, so basically what I want to talk to you about, I've just remembered. I've forgotten another bag. So for my French wedding, you know I'm always really honest with you. This was actually the bag that I had for my wedding, and I used this because I was really touched that it was laced, L-W-S-T. I was so touched that when I got engaged they sent me this video, and I love Sophie Webster. This is a Sophie Webster bag. It's got a stain on it which happened when I was coming back from France. It says happily ever after, and I'll use it. I'll try and insert a picture here of me wearing it. It wasn't the most ideal bag. I feel like the black isn't very bridally, it didn't fit, it was a bit awkward me getting things in and out, and looking back it wasn't the most perfect bag, especially to go with my dress. But at the time I was really touched, and I still am, that it was given to me as a gift, and I lent this to my friend Laura for her something borrowed on her wedding. So that was what I used. Paris bought me this for the wedding day in France. A lot of people don't like this bag, they think it's a ski bag, even the photographer took the mickey out of it. But I love it. I love knitted Chanel bags. I love it that it's really unique. I love the colours. I love that he liked it. And because it was knitted, I didn't want to wear it on my wedding day. But I ended up using it like the whole week in France, and because it's like white, baby pink and yellow, you can kind of get away with it in summer. Not really, but whatever. So they're what I wore in France, and you can kind of sense that they weren't my dream bags. This was the bag that I initially wanted in France. It came out the season of France, so this came out in 2015. I'm certain of it because I remember I wanted it and I couldn't afford it. It was very expensive. It was around 7k, and now that would be a lot more. And it was why I wasn't passionate about the other bags that I had. Never drink a Diet Coke, Claire, when you're filming. Makes me. So yeah, this is the bag I kind of wanted, and I was like, well, if I can't have that, then hey ho. This came out on Vestiaire Collective, and it was actually a follower of mine. Oh wow! Okay, please go and watch the wedding vlog. I'm not sure if it's not out yet. It'll be the next video. I was just looking everywhere for these photos. I was trying to find this exact photo actually. This was called the leg corner at the Ritz, and I said to the girls, what are you doing? And they basically set up this corner and you had to do a picture with your leg out, and I don't have any of the other girls because they all took them. And there's me and my nana. So important. That's all I bloody wanted for my wedding, was pictures of me and her. Look at this. I was literally looking everywhere for those. That's Helen. Oh, my granddad. My granddad's only got one leg. That was part of the reason why I was waiting for him to recover from that. I can't recommend a Polaroid enough. And there's another one. I think I had about 5 with my leg out. It's my cousin William and Stevie. This was meant to be in the wedding vlog, not on this one. Oh, what an idiot. Oh, my bra's out. Good job that was blurry. I've just accidentally undone my thing. So this is the one that I wanted. I think it's perfect. It's an evening bag, as you can see. But if you know my channel already, you'll know that I'm not about evening bags. If I want to wear this to go bloody super drug in the day, I will. Which I do. There's no rules. And I like it that the chain is not as tall as a want-it on a chain. But it is a want-it on a chain. This come on Vestiaire Collective about 6 months ago. One of my followers told me about it and I was like, done. Bought it immediately. I paid around $2,000 for it, which was a really good price because I remember it being new season. And I thought, yeah, I'll put that away because I was just meant to be having a registry off here, so I was going to buy like a white dress from Net-a-Porter and have this bag. And when you all know that I had a full-on wedding gown, I've got to do this up. It's completely come undone. So that was the plan. That was my wedding bag. And then I'd wanted one of these for ages. This is the shrimps bag. And I wanted it for ages. And it's $4.50, which is not expensive. I've already spoken about it because I've showed the pink one. It's not expensive now. I know how much I love it and how much I use it. But at the time, if $4.50 is a lot for a plastic bag from a brand that don't really sell bags. And I was umming and ahhing. And then I went round my friend Cammie's house and she had it on the side and I was playing with it and I was like, I do love it. I didn't realise it's very well made. I didn't realise how good it felt, the good quality. Lorna Luxe also has this, but again, I didn't realise how nice it was in real life. So I couldn't get hold of this one. And I saw the pink one. I've not seen anyone with the pink one and I bought this first. Was so super duper happy with it. I found earrings to match these, and I mean big hoops to match. They're really affordable. I'll leave them in the link below. I don't have them yet. They should be here with me next week. I'll share on Instagram stories, but please click the link below. You have to get one of these and the earrings. So I was super happy with that, and I thought, God, Claire, £900 on 2 plastic bags. And I thought, no, it's my wedding, I'm doing it. And I got this one for Stevie to borrow. And obviously she was my maid of honour. Look how many lipsticks I have in there. 4 Givenchy lipsticks, a lip liner, and I wanted my camera in here for the vlogging. I wanted all sorts of things in here. Perfect size for a bridesmaid. Just shoved everything in there. These were my wedding shoes, by the way. They just happened to be there. So you can see how nicely they match. If you've missed my wedding shoe video, that's already on my channel. I ended up using this. This was on the back of my chair. I'll put a picture here. And I ended up using this the whole day because I ended up, everything in here that Stevie had was basically mine anyway. And I ended up using it a lot. And I cannot recommend this enough. I think it's the perfect wedding bag. Now comes a really interesting bit because I know so many of you are going to ask me about the dupes. My friend Victoria, one of my oldest friends, just going to leave that in there, she turned up to the wedding with this. And no one knew that I had that. Look at that. So this is by Skinny Dip. I literally bought this the other day. I waited quite long for shipping. I waited like 4 days. And she arrived with it. I mean, it's clearly a dupe. And I'm not one for finding dupes or being into dupes, but I must say I do like this one. There's no comparison with the quality and how chunky and big this one is. But this is a good bag. This one looks so vintage. And she forgot her handbag because she lives in Munich. She forgot her handbag and quickly went and bought this from Topshop. And even she says that she absolutely loves it and she's not put it down. And my nan really loved them. So I bought my nan one of these and it's a part of her Ritz goodie bag that I put together for the wedding. And then I thought, well, I'm going to get myself one as well because I'm definitely going to use it. And I will say that these aren't ideal for packing. Maybe if you want to utilise the space and put like a pair of shoes in there, that could work, and it could also protect the shoes. But I wouldn't want to risk, because it's got all these bobbly bits, I personally wouldn't want to risk that. And also it's quite open, and if you're like a tourist, it's not really ideal. Whereas this is super easy to pack, it's not as easy to go in, and I think it's going to be really good for holiday, also in London as well. £30. This one's £4.50 and it's worth every penny. But if you want both like me, I still think they're different, or you want to spend £30, this is your one. And then I saw this. It said lilac on the website, and I thought that's silly because it's clearly pink. And it came, and it generally is lilac, like you can see there for yourself. And I'd actually got it as like a dupe holiday version of that, but I'm super over the moon that it's lilac because now I have a lilac bag. And they're quite spacious inside. £30, quite spacious inside. I'm over the moon with them, I really, really am. I absolutely love them. I think they look really vintage. Paris would say granny. I know you're thinking it. I'm over the moon with them, I really am, and I think they're great gifts. I bought my nan one, bought my sister one. I know my mum's probably going to want one, so I need to go buy her one. So yeah, everyone. That was the original bag for the wedding that I'd wanted for years and saved it for the wedding. That was the one I ended up using all the time. The best bag ever. That was just some random one that I bought and I absolutely love it. This with like white t-shirt and blue wash Levi's. Amazing. And then these are my dupes, but also fantastic for a wedding bag and bridesmaid. Like I wish I'd bought this one for the bridesmaid, but I hadn't discovered it until my friend Vic had it. So that's it. Just wanted to have a quick rundown of the wedding bags. If you want any questions to ask me about wedding bags, I would just always make sure that you only need something like this. And you know, for me it's just an excuse to have a wedding bag. If you watch the end of my vlog to my wedding, I do a sit down chat and I talk about how sentimental I am. And for me, the whole thing of a wedding bag is really sentimental for me. Like this will always be my wedding bag. And it's just very sentimental to me. Even when I use it just to go down King's Road, I know I've got my wedding bag and it brings back the memories, and I'm very sentimental like that. And also it's an excuse to get yourself a new handbag. But you only need something petite and evening-y like this, and then you need to rely on your bridesmaids to have something bigger like one of these, to have everything that you need in your phones. I thoroughly recommend that you give your phones to all your bridesmaids. I have 2 cameras and 2 phones, and I gave them each to different people, and it was the best thing ever that I woke up the next morning and saw all the different photos, all the different videos and stories. I really recommend doing that, so put that in your friends' bags. These are good ideas for bridesmaids' bags. Etsy's really good for bridesmaid bags. Yeah, that's it. I don't really have any other advice. I would just advise getting a little bag because it's the sentimental thing. Just remembered. Sorry, my bra's come out again. I've just remembered that I was meant to show you my something blue. My mum bought me this, and that's actually something that I buy all of my friends for their something new, their something blue. My something blue was, I'll quickly go and see if I've got it. I had my auntie's ring. My aunt that died over 10 years ago, she has a Virgo star sign ring, and we're both Virgos, and I had that in my bag as my something blue. I also have my Dior bracelets that are blue as my something blue. Normally my knickers are something new, but I realised I didn't have anything old for the day, so I used, they weren't old obviously, they were fresh. I had a pair of knickers packed with me that didn't intend for the wedding day, but I did because I was freaking out that I didn't have something old on. They weren't old, they were like clean and fresh. They just weren't spanking new out the packet. My new was the dress. My something borrowed, I've just clicked. I've been, since my wedding 2 weeks ago, I've been like, I didn't have anything borrowed, I'm cursed. My marriage is not going to last, I didn't fulfil the something borrowed. The hair extensions, they're not mine. I don't really wear hair extensions, but I just wanted something fancy for the day. Because at France I had all my own hair. Yes, thank the Lord, I wore borrowed hair extensions. Something old, something borrowed, something blue. Something new. Yeah, so I'm all about those sentiments. Let me quickly see if I've got the ring to show you. No, I don't. I really hope I haven't lost that. I make the mistake of putting things in secret safe places and then I forget. That's the end of my wedding handbag video. I'll see you in the next one.